Hi, my name is Cindy Tunney. I'm the Vice President of Marketing with the American Professional Agency. And today I'd like to share a little information on our program for the psychologist professional liability insurance. Not all policies are created equal, therefore not all programs are equal. The American Professional Agency has been insuring psychologists since 1976. We are the sole authorized provider and preferred provider for the APA. It is through our affiliation with the APA that we are able to offer an enhanced insurance product to meet all of your insurance needs. There are two types of claims-made forms. There's the occurrence form, which means that as long as the loss occurred while the policy was in effect, you can make a report on that claim at any time in the future. However, that policy is not replaceable, and if an insurance company becomes insolvent, your coverage will disappear, and they tend to be more expensive. A claims-made policy tends to be less expensive. However, the loss must also occur during the policy time when it was in effect, and the loss must be discovered and reported unless there is a tail or extended reporting endorsement put on the policy, turning it basically into a occurrence type of policy. A claims-made policy has two major advantages. One, you can increase the limits on the policy, and they are retroactive. So when a claim is made, whatever limits are in force is what will be paid out. Also, they are replaceable. They're called portable. You can replace it all the way back to the retroactive date with another traditional insurer. Therefore, you would not be susceptible to a loss and not have that coverage. So your coverage does not necessarily disappear. When considering purchasing a policy, choosing a limit of liability is very important. It's based on your practice size. Do you use contractors? Do you have employees? Do you own a corporation? Are you involved with a partner? So it's very important to understand the scope of your practice and how much coverage is needed. You may be required to maintain a limit of $1 million, $3 million due to state regulations. If you want to be on a managed care panel, that is usually the minimum standard. Our data suggests that most policyholders maintain a $1 million, $3 million limit. The $1 million is the first number, and that's for the occurrence. That means that the insurance company will pay no more than $1 million for an individual loss. Then there's the aggregate, which means for the policy period. So the $3 million, the company will pay no greater than $3 million in that policy year. It is important to know what enhanced coverage features are included with your policy. For example, when there is a lawsuit, are the defense expenses paid inside or outside the limits of liability? Meaning, will your limits be eroded if they're inside the limits, reduce the $1 million payout? Our policy has our defense limits outside of the limit, so that will never be a concern when purchasing a policy through APA. Did you know that statistically speaking, there are more licensing board complaints for professional misconduct than there are for a malpractice claim? For these reasons, it's important that you consider purchasing a policy that has board coverage either included or that you can purchase. We include a $5,000 limit. However, we offer the ability to purchase up to $150,000 of licensing board coverage to protect your license and your future. You need to check to see, is there any coverage for HIPAA violations, which is information privacy law? You would have to pay a fine for, and they can be substantial. And we include up to $25,000 of coverage in the event that could occur. Our bodily injury coverage, that's if somebody comes onto your premises, your office, whether it be in your home or in a commercial space. That means that we will pay, we'll defend it, of course, and we will pay the same amount that we would pay for a malpractice claim, which is very important. We include telebehavioral health coverage. In this day and age, it is of utmost importance. We provide it subject to the terms and conditions of the policy, and you must be licensed accordingly. Very important also is cyber protection. We now have what's called Cyber Suite. So you have the option to purchase an endorsement on the policy, which will provide a coverage for you, especially in this day and age with everybody using the telehealth. That you could have a cyber attack. Remember, this is just a brief overview of the considerations in protecting your personal and professional assets as a licensed professional psychologist today. There are many other coverage features included on our policy, multiple discounts, and of utmost importance is the 20% annual premium discount that we give to APA members. Our The resources are available in our booth. Please take a look. And if you need to speak with our office, we do have a live switchboard, and our website is americanprofessional.com. Thank you very much and enjoy your conference.